Endless Misery, Endless Power, Weekly Event. We don't have those unlocked yet. We play the Conquest, where we create a character. Oh yeah, that's how I look. What's that? Ah, that's the skin color. And fancy hair. Ponytail. Braided ponytail. Nemo the Bavarian. Ooh! Like a voodoo priest or something. Uh-huh. Must I? Now let's go with that. Gear customization will be unlocked after the tutorial. Oh, need a name. Oh, I clicked twice. It's a roguelite. It's meant to be infinitely replayable. Now we have a definition of roguelite, finally. Your journey will consist of short runs, and each run will be a different adventure. You will encounter different patterns of enemies, characters, and locations each time you play. And the more you play, the more content you will unlock. After winning or losing, you will start over, but don't worry, certain aspects of your progression will be saved throughout all of your runs. Infinity.
King Arthur promised us safety on these shores. Instead, we found stormy seas, rocks like shark teeth, and treacherous mists. Those few who manage to land will be set by hunger, cold, and nightmares born of weirdness. My people settled around a gnarled old statue. Though we did not understand its origin or purpose, the enemy seemed to avoid it. That was good enough. For a time. In the end, the winds of weirdness only grew stronger, and the statue failed to protect the settlement. There was fear, despair, and then nothingness, as reality melted around us.
Weirdness.
You awake to nothingness. All you can sense is darkness. A dense mass of emptiness so total that even your thoughts disintegrate. Then you hear whistling. An eternity seems to pass before something materializes in the darkness with you. Something angry.
Damn it, you weren't supposed to land here. Damn it all to hell.
Unexpected.
He pauses for a moment, clearly weighing up some options. He taps a finger against one of his horns.
Now, listen, there's a lot to do and no time to waste. What can we try?
I want more volume on that. Yes. Fiddling.
Perfect. You can speak, and yes, these are really great questions. No easy answers, though. Sorry to disappoint. Now, listen closely. Are you ready? Brace yourself, because what I'm going to tell you is rather important. You're gone. Your village is gone. Everything you've ever known is gone. Yes, everything and everyone, including your very own self, as I mentioned already. However,
The creature taps two hooves together, marking a dramatic pause.
there is a small chance, an infinitesimally tiny chance, really, to bring it all back.
I didn't expect him to appear. It was like grim, dark weirdness. Ooh, right? And then he got goosebumps. And then it's like, hi, how do you do? My name's not named yet. But yeah, right? It sounds like it takes place down the road. Looking at the picture, it definitely takes place that way. I don't think your neighbors are the regular sort.
You were saved from death in order to keep your reality from falling apart. But, well, it's not going to be easy. First, we must ensure that you're in good enough condition to actually do anything. Which brings us to the problematic part. Your body.
You squint down at your feet and hands in the darkness. They seem perfectly fine.
Oh no. Oh, goodness me, no. That's just an illusion. I had to get you here somehow, didn't I? Otherwise you'd start talking about the afterlife and whatnot. And this, my friend, is not an afterlife. This is a total mess. But let's see what we can do. Here, this little trick should get us started at least.
Hello? What's all this? We're a weird hunter. Focus on dealing as much damage as possible using quick strikes or powerful blows. Unlocked by progression. Unlocked by so many! Necromancer, Summoner, and Blood Mage, Berserker, Pathfinder, Zealot, Sentinel, Apostate. So we start as a weird hunter. Gary, its name is Gary. Gary the Goat. You unfollow if I don't beat the next guy. Yeah, no pressure. The Children of Morrigan. Wasn't there something about... Okay. Weird hunters focus on dealing as much damage as possible. 100 health, 8 to 12 damage. Weird hunters call upon a beast of the weirdness to deal massive amounts of damage to an enemy. Depending on the number of charges they spend, they charge their ultimate ability by landing hits on enemies. I have to read that again. They deal massive amounts of damage depending on the number of charges they charge by landing hits. That's not really complicated. You hit the enemy a lot and then you ultimate them a lot. Okay. Ultimate. Sorry. Every hit you deal leaves a hunter's mark. 4 hunter marks make enemies vulnerable. Unlocks. World, MC, beasts, factions, heroes. Ooh. Cards. Okay.
Well, it seems your soul isn't strong enough to be picky about its vessel yet. Don't worry, you'll grow. Now, we need to see whether my little trick actually worked.
The goat weaves his fingers in an intricate series of gestures. With a final flourish, he conjures a terrifying creature into the emptiness.
Aha, here we go. This is a powerful Avalonian warlock. But don't worry, he's not really here. Not in the truest sense. Your goal here is simple. Fight. Show me that you've got what it takes.
I did not expect a tutorial, Goatman. Garbad. Garbad's cousin Gary. You can rotate the game's camera by holding the tiny thing. Ooh. Ooh. It certainly looks pretty. He's certainly huge, and it's got 4 arms like that statue we saw. No armor, 10 damage. 8 to 12. Draw, discard. Once per turn, I deal this damage, and I charge this by hitting the enemy. 1 to 5 charges, each charge adds 10%. And then it adds more with the additional charges coming in. And this is their intent. They are going to attack for 10 damage. Passive effects. 4 marks make him vulnerable. Yeah, very, very. I've got you 3 energy. These are the costs. This is the damage. A block. Blocks the next hit taken from an enemy lasts for 1 turn. Well, he's not gonna kill me, so... I half expected him to pay close attention to this box that we just made vanish. The enemy will attack you with 2 attacks. 1 block will protect you from only 1 hit. Maybe you have a better card. Is it this one? Or this one? Maybe this one. Or this one. I mean, it could have been that the stun would be removed by me hitting him, so it would have been smarter to hit him first and then stun him. But I was lucky. An effect preventing an enemy from performing any actions this turn. Another stun will cause loss of 25 armor. They have no armor. See, we're already at 3 hit charges here. There's a maximum of 20. They are vulnerable. It doubles the damage received from any source, so this will deal double damage now. This would also deal double damage, but I don't think it's charged enough yet because they've got a lot of health. And we play the block, and that's our turn. Yeah, I've got only 100. Still undecided. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Hopefully I can... 3 hits for 4 to 6 random enemies. A special attack. A 4-dweller. Occasionally summons a minion, so that will probably be the minion. Do I have a Hunter's Mark counter? Yeah, here. So this would trigger the mark, and then I would deal double damage with this. I kind of wanted to do it differently, so that this would deal double damage. But now we've got the mark. Right. And they're not attacking, so... Oh wait, why is the mark still up? Oh, because it's per turn. Oh, it stays for the turn. It's not per hit that follows the trigger of the mark. It's for the whole turn that follows. So we can charge this up into Oblivion. Yeah, at 16 we can trigger it, I guess, but... Let's see. Each class has an ultimate, which can be used once per turn. Yeah, it will. So they buffed themselves. I thought they would... Yeah, now we didn't draw a block, huh? Of course it will work well with the vulnerability. So we make the mark. And then this does 3 hits for 8 to 12. Which is pretty good. Right. Now we get a lot of damage. Oh. Stock up combat items. I didn't know I had one. Does this use up energy? It does not. Alright. 2 times 10. We've got a mark. I can probably gain 2 block. Right. When I have block and they don't hit me and they just swing at the empty air, that's a bit weird. I expected a bit more from how the game looks in terms of sound feedback. Hey, Felfink, welcome in. How is it going? Welcome to Tainted Grail. To buff. I thought the other thing was a buff. Well, we can't do anything about that. Right, we could trigger vulnerable. Like so. And we've got a fully charged ultimate that does only 80 to 120. And each other charge adds 25%. So I'll just charge it until I kill him. Or is 20 the maximum charge? 20 of 20, right? 16 plus? Yeah, okay. That looked nice. Yeah. Yeah, I figured. It says at 16 plus you get the 25 extra, and then you can go up to 20 charges maximum. Yeah, the board game is different. 10% less damage by 10 armor. Make sure to check out all the icons. Okay. A little bit hungover. Somehow you ended up playing 20 hours straight New World and drinking beer with some friends. New World is good fun, isn't it? Yeah, I've been streaming some of it, and I've been playing quite some of it. And I intend to stream some more of it, but this weekend has been plastered with things that I wanted to do, so I had to compartmentalize. This is very, very different from the board game. It almost shares only the theme. Ah, would you look at that? So the board game is a bit of a different beast. Until end of combat. I would deal 10% less damage. I would get hit twice for 20. No thanks. Reduces enemy armor by 10. Yeah, okay. Let's work on that armor. Why is this blue now? Because it would have no effect, probably. We get a 40. So we want to block that with the stunny. And then we charge up the ultimate. You're not familiar with the board game, but you're not the biggest fan of the PC game. You feel like most classes are straight up boring or annoying to play. Okay. Yeah, that's something that you have to find out by playing, right? Oxy said it felt a bit too easy, I think. Why was it blue then, Oxy? Can you... If the card suddenly was shining blue, why was that? I didn't get that. Make sure to hover on your enemies to learn more about their behavior. I did that. This is absolutely crucial. Summon an ally. Yeah, okay. You can summon an ally. Because it turned blue after I hit them with it. The second one of this. Right. We're at 0 marks. That's their base damage. Ah, that's a bug. Okay. Well, maybe the target audience is then not the veteran Slay the Spire player. Which makes the veteran Slay the Spire player bored to shit when playing this, right? Reduce the armor. Aha. Yeah, I wish these wouldn't go away over time. I would like tutorials to stay on the screen until I click them. That would be activating the mark. And these are very tiny. Oh, this is better. Now they've got allies who hit 3 times for 1. So if I block, who attacks first? Four to 6 damage to random enemies. Well, can I target? Yeah, okay. Now it's vulnerable. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I should have gone for a block. Anyway. Boing. Alright. He got the mark thingy. Why are they not dead? Because I was unlucky. Block one. Get rid of one of them. I didn't see who attacked first. The small one? No, the big one. I think he attacked first. Oh, we're at 20. Alright. We got the mark. And block his swing and damage. Compared to other games of this kind, I'm asking myself what made them go for 1200 health. Like, why? Left to right? Oh, okay. Tainted is developing Striving for Light. Intends to buff. And unleash that and that and that, and we're done. Now they are going to attack. I've got a stun. Oh, what's this? A barrier. Additional health. Hitting a barrier won't count as a hit. But this doesn't work only with hit detection, right? Stun still works. And then we can start hitting the barrier. 2 attacks for 10. Booby. So I'll block one of them. That still went through. Yeah, and 1 hit only after the barrier for the mark. Okay. Yeah. Last tip. Make the enemy vulnerable, play this card, and then hit him with your ultimate. Have fun. Okay. With the cards I have, that's not gonna work. Because he's got only 1 mark. I need 3 marks on him. I only have 3 energy. These are single hits. Oh, I redraw that every turn. Okay. Still though. Don't want to get hit by that. Straight 70. See, that's a bug. He's buffing. Bluffing even. Now they are vulnerable. I have to test something. Ah, you can stack them. So they have a longer duration. So the next turn he's going to be vulnerable already. But still, I mean, he's increased his damage now. Oh, his armor. Okay. 4 times 5. Could do with more Peglin. Peglin was cool, right? I thought Peglin was really cool. Though they've got barrier again. Still want to stun. This is the last one. Yeah. No, I know. I know. Two times 10. Can't really tell if I can kill him now. Probably not. Because I only got 2 charges. So I'll play 2 boring blocks. And charge that. He's gonna hit for 20. Which I can't block. It's 6 hits. There, see that it was 1 hit for 19. Even if we double it, it's not enough yet. So another stun. Now they're gonna buff. That means we can go crazy with our 2 attacks. Don't even have the mark currently. I don't need to. The next hit. Does that stay as a buff? No, I get lots of blocks. And I can stack those also. The music is cool, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So we can... we're gonna get those. He's got a lot of armor now, right? He's still gonna reduce the armor. I think I'll have to take that hit. Now let's see. Oh, this is reduced to normal again. I don't really follow. So you lose the buff at the end of the turn. Now he's vulnerable. And we have 2 energy left. I could do this. And increase it. It's still not killed. Gonna get 20 damage, which we can block. Then we reduce the armor again. I mean, I'm bored out of my mind now. I'm playing a bit slower than I would probably do on my own because of the streaming and the fact that it would be really shitty if I lose this fight now because I misclick something. So there's that, but I'm not convinced. Quite happy I didn't buy it yet. The first part of the game was quite interesting, but I'm not sure what kind of point they want to make here. How hardcore the game is, or like always expect this close an outcome, or yeah, I don't. 4 to 6. If we're lucky, we get 2 hits in. 3. I'm gonna buff. And use the armor. Use the armor. 10 to 15, then we could double it. Increase their armor again. I stun them. I mean, I'm surely missing some form of very efficient ramp up that you could do to quickly kill them, but I sort of missed that. And they see the excitement in my face. We've got 2 attacks coming in. Block those. Reduce their armor further. Trigger the mark. Trigger the damage. So that did not feel like exciting or like an achievement at all. That felt like a boring tour through click the cards jungle.
Well, colour me impressed. I didn't expect that. Have you been here before and I just didn't recognise you? Anyway, after that performance, I'll assume you don't need any more direction. So, I'll send you to your destination. Your main objective for now will be to push forwards. Survive, kill the 4 Guardians, then we'll talk.
maybe the graphics, it suggested something more impressive. Oh, I can walk around here. That's pretty cool.
Where your hometown once was, a lone man sits among the remains. He doesn't notice you. Only when you walk right up to him, he turns his blank stare toward you.
It's not my farmhold, is it? I'm from up north, the land of fog. I don't know what happened.
At least that's one thing you have in common.
A creature that looked like a goat told me I'd wake up in a strange place, and that I'd find someone in need of my help there.
The man looks at you for a moment.
I've already made some preparations and settled in one of the tents here. I can't offer you much at the moment, though. This place is different. But you? I've seen an enormous creature out there. A golem of stone. The evil energy it emits is beyond anything I've ever felt. I'd say getting rid of that beast would be a good start.
Oh, I'm getting brain farts here. As much as I like the weirdness style and the setting of an alternate Arthur's legend, the user interface is butt ugly. It really is very, very ugly. It's all very... I mean, I know I complained earlier when the user interface was on theme, right? And I couldn't read the text. But there has to be some middle ground. Oh. On Mecha Jammer, right? It's functional, absolutely. And it's absolutely also ruining the atmosphere. See, this is cool. This is functional and thematic. And this has little rune things here, so I see they tried to make an effort, I guess. You can never satisfy a customer. First he wants more functionality, and then he wants more flavor, and then I think functionality is the overlaying theme here. And atmosphere is the thing that is obviously there, but also at the same time it's missing, because what the game does and what the graphics suggest, they are not... It's not coming together for me yet. I don't know. Play the golem. Burn level. Press 1 to use weird candle. What happened?
I caught you before you went out, all on your lonesome. Our mutual friend already told you to slay the stone golem. Perfect. The golem is just a start, though. Even if you do manage to kill it, the further you go, the more dangerous the road will become. And since we're talking roads, you're walking within the weirdness now, and it's dangerous. Take these candles, light them up, and try not to let this damned fog close around you. Got it? Oh, and before you face the golem, look around the area. There's a blacksmith nearby who might be willing to join your village. Finding people like him will be crucial for your survival. Each one will be helpful in a different way. And with that, I'm out. Good luck.
Goodbye, Gary Tutorial Goatman. We will miss you. You got a weird card. Force of weirdness, insert them into your hand. Their effects depend on your weird candle's burn level. 7. Use it or be ready for the consequences for not playing it this turn. If not played, reduce the cost of one random card by 1 in the next turn. If played, reduce the damage of all enemies by 50% for this turn. Well, I'm blocking anyway, so I will not play it. Yeah! I'll block. I'll increase this, and then I smishy smashy. Alright, it becomes stronger with every hit it suffers. I see. So using all those many hits cards was very smart, right? But it goes down to 100 again. Oh, well, that... Happy me. Can reduce the armor, increase this, smashy smashy, we win. That was much more fun. I mean, maybe the tutorial boss doesn't necessarily need to have 80 health, but 1250 to in a very complicated way try to explain something that in the end I didn't really get. I feel like I didn't get what the tutorial fight was supposed to tell me. I have no idea. Maybe tone it down, like make it triple the health, half the damage of a normal enemy, and then here's your cards, these are the mechanics, you have to kill them now. And if you then as a player do not defeat them, have the tutorial go say, well, you have to get better if you want to survive in this world, and then throw the player into the game if they defeated the tutorial golem or not, does at that point not matter at all if the following enemy is being defeated by playing random cards with your eyes closed while you have your hands tied behind your back. It's just... yeah, anyway. Pick a new card. This is cool. Enough complaining. I make it sound like this is complete trash because I can't tell yet. We've got 2 expensive cards here for 2 energy. Reduce the cost of 3 cards in your hand by 1. Well, if you have a lot of cards that cost 1, they would be free. Is random. Or maybe I can pick them? Doesn't say. Deal 1 hit for 125% damage. Duplicate the next card played. That's very cool. 50 armor and stun every enemy that hits you. That's also cool. Chain attack. They could just skip the boss at the start and you start like this, plain and simple, building up as you go. Chris, I agree with what you say. It's not like they reinvented the wheel and gave you a very, very complicated first fight. Yeah, but okay. Anyway, probably during early access, people complain, we need something to explain the complicated mechanics. I don't know. Whenever you hit an enemy, reduce their armor by 3. Until the end of combat. That's cool. First attack type card played costs 0. Whenever you kill an enemy, draw a card with its cost reduced by 2. I like these 2 here. Armor Crusher and Haste. Since we can have negative armor, which we learned in the tutorial. Take that. Cool. And the weird candle is on the timer. It stops burning when I stop moving. And it removes this blurriness. A milestone.
It's a mystery why these stones light up and banish the weirdness when people walk by. Many believe Merlin himself invented the runes carved into them. There's also a darker rumor. that they were left by the Foredwellers to lure humans into their domain, like moths to the flame.
It's a bit like in the game we had earlier, the Mecha Jammer, where the game spends a long time explaining left and right clicking and very simple mechanics with lots of text and lots of examples. And then you come into the game and the really complex stuff starts and they don't explain any of it. Right? And here I feel like maybe they should have explained weird candles, milestones, blessings. What the hell is going on? Maybe they should have explained that. Like, let you run in a circle and this is a milestone, this is a weird candle, this is the weirdness, this is what you can do. No, instead you have to figure that stuff out. Could be there's only me that has a problem with that, but I think it's a weird approach. Only 23.6% of the people win the fight in the tutorial. That's on Steam though. We're talking about the Steam crowd, right? Those people. Lose the milestone. Receive a candle. Banish the weirdness. Lose the milestone, receive a random bonus for the next combat. This sounds bad. Banish the weirdness.
As the flickering light of the weird candle combines with the milestone's faint radiance, the surrounding darkness is pushed even further back.
Ooh, multiple. You got all the chiefs. But what happens when the weirdness catches me? Did you just say weird? Gain 10% damage this turn. Lose 50 armor. Yeah, that's alright. I can lose 50 armor. We block the attack. Under a certain threshold of damage. Or negated hits in a single turn. Negates every hit under 12. Alright. Take that then. I lose 50 armor. Oh, right, it goes into the negative. Who forgot that? Nemo forgot that. I can duplicate the stun? No, I can't afford that. That would cost 4. Can duplicate the block. They ignore under 12, right? Oof. I think a stun and a block is the way to go here. What? Who mentioned what? The weirdness? Okay, we get one hit from here. I intend to block that. Maybe it would be easier to get rid of them real quick. Now we have 2 attacks coming in. buffed. So I should block those and get more attacks. Oh yeah, that's random, right? Okay, some landed here, which is good. Yeah, the negative armor, right? In my brain it didn't connect. Losing armor and destroying armor. Yeah, reducing and losing. I didn't make the connection in my head. I somehow thought it would be different for me. Draw 2 cards less if not. Okay, this what? They get 10 less armor for this turn. It's not gonna help much. Look how much damage I'll get. This, I can't really put my finger on it, but the game feels a bit stale. Flat is the wrong word, but somehow... Is there a way to get to the menu? I can't really explain it. It feels a bit... Duplicate the next card play. Poopy. Nah, that was not the word I was looking for. Right, now I would double the chain attack, which then escalates. Oh, they had the armor. Ah, the damage was different. Oh, crap. Duplicate the next card. So I get 2 blocks, 3 blocks. So I played it 3 times now. What? I don't understand. I had duplicate the next card. So I played a block that was duplicated. And then, okay, yeah, right. I wanted to quickly get rid of that one. How's that working out now? 27 damage. Tainted force. Oh yeah, right. If it negates them, the hits don't count for this, right? So when you point at the enemy, you get a preview what damage you do, which is pretty cool. Right, so now we've got the... Oh, we don't. I thought we would keep it. Hmm. No, that was my bad. I'll play a block. then an overhead smash buffed against that one. Oh, but its armor reduces it to 11 already. That sucks. That would be a kill. Now, one less enemy to worry about might make it possible to get through here. But we might not get the 12. No. Reduce armor of the enemies. That might just save my attack here. Oh, this still reduces their armor though, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It does still reduce it. I'll lose this for the next turn. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Oh wait, is that still there? I find that rather confusing. 2 times, that's a lot. Play 2 blocks so we can stun them, doesn't really matter. Okay. It stays. I thought it had a little symbol that would show the boost. Ah. Okay. So we'll take off some of their armor. And then it went down again. Oh no, because I hit them. Yeah, okay. Sorry, it's late. Wiggles, have a good night's sleep. Yeah, I had a busy day. You had a busy day. We all had a busy day. Thank you. It was a good week so far with the celebrating, and it'll go on for the rest of the weekend, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll stream some more demos from the next fest on Steam and some RimWorld, probably. I'm not 100% sure what the mood will strike for, but it's probably going to be a bit of RimWorld to relax after all those demos. And next week we'll have 2 more days of the next fest with demos and probably some New World, hoping that the servers are less frantic. And another Discovery Marathon next Saturday with the Humble Choice that's going to be revealed on Tuesday. So, yeah, it's it's a good 2 weeks to party. So thank you so much, Wiggles, for being very generous earlier today. I appreciate that a lot. And I'll see you very soon. And I'm very happy that I didn't buy this game because I don't like it one bit. Which is a super big surprise for me. I thought I liked this a lot, and it's quite the opposite. It's very, I don't know. It's just not convincing me in any way, and if I'm a bit speechless. I expected Tainted Grail to really. It's not. I wouldn't even go that far. See you later, Wiggles. Take care. I will become a Peglin streamer for sure. You take care. I would go lower. I've played quite some games with cards and mechanical cards and that, and also more or less atmosphere around the cards. And Tainted Grail was not in the top half of all those. I mean, benefit of the doubt, I might give it another go off stream at some point. But the thing is, today, you have to see that there are games that are much more dynamic and fast to the action, like Slay the Spire, for example, and lots of similar games. And then there are games that have a better presentation and are faster to the action. that's what I hoped for, right? I was hoping for the story and the narration would be very atmospheric, and that you can play it maybe. And it was mentioned that it's on the easier scope, right? But the thing is, the fights are so bland and cold and unexciting and annoying even. I was like, yeah, I know what's gonna happen, but why does it take me so friggin' long to get there? The balancing of the fights and the card numbers, there's a lot of room, right? Where you have like, this is challenging and this is exciting and you find a new combo, but it does not happen. Obviously, we just looked for an hour, and games like this tend to build up the more exciting cards later. But in Monster Train, it takes like 20 minutes until you get there. Obviously, in this game, Tainted Grail has this narration and then the atmosphere build up. But I don't think that the atmosphere build-up was good enough, captivating enough, or fun enough to warrant the whole time frame, right? If you play this on your own, you don't need an hour to see what I saw in an hour. You have to consider, if I stream a game, my attention is always split. Everything takes a bit longer. It's much easier to make mistakes or not get a mechanic or a number or something. So if you play this on your own, you might have a different impression, but I did not have. I wouldn't say it was bad, but it was just, I was very underwhelmed, and my expectations were not super high. I just thought it would be cool. It happens, no biggie.